I love this game. It just plays. It plays on. It has that good Asian sensibility of keeping you fucking like busy all the time. I actually really like that. It's hard. Oh, I got it. Light reflex sight. Nice. Let's go home and apply that. Oh, did you finish installing? No, but you are right now. Nice, you probably have to... Oh, no, it is ready to play. Okay, so I want to come back and I want you to load this, but first, before I do... Well, yes, I want you to load it once to prove to me that it's working. I might have to redo the settings, but I don't know. I hope not. Yep, all my settings and everything, even the keybinds, which... Okay, so that's good. Now I want you to quit the game, and I want you to reinstall these mods. Did you actually do it? Yes, you did. And then I want you to reinstall. How do you fuck up so bad, you weird? Reinstall, replace, enable. Okay, and then you reinstall, replace. Remove it because it's all glitched. I want you to enable. Okay, hopefully I didn't break my game, but let's go see. We modded it. Oh, you fucking blasting me with that is so annoying. No. Oh, probably because I didn't set it right. So now I want you to quit the game, and I want you to go take me back to oh god. Oh yeah, VBF S64 config data key map file size tables. Wait, bring me back. Yep, X64 FFXI. Is it gonna step on me? No, I'm okay. Okay, so now what else did I need to do? I needed to go into the... No, I needed to go into the vortex and go to the file manager where it's open, mods, deploy, nope, that is 64 scripts, config, Lua, open with Notepad, and I want no auto pause set to true. No intro logo, no crash dumper, return file, save, true, 36 side equipment. File, save, exit, run the game, and I think I've got it. I think I fixed 12 permanently. It took me a reinstall, but I got there, I think. And I put in the wrong mod, but I stumbled through it, but I found the solution to my problem, I think. I'm very happy. I can play this game permanently, like in the background, like a main. You blast us with that. It's so annoying. But there we go. Oh no, it paused. Wait, did you get it though? Did you get that though? Or you open with Notepad? No auto pause true. I don't know. You're not supposed to pause. Oh no. Oh god, okay, well, I want to try installing the other mod then. Or, well, I don't know, like, let's quit out one more time. Oh, damn it, I can't seem to get this to run. It's so annoying. What's that sound? Whoa. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe it was the other mod that was actually working. So we'll try to install that. So we'll come back to the Insurgents Bountiful Bundle. Well, let's try installing the mod and see if it works. I don't know. I can't seem to get around this problem. Maybe it was this mod that was giving me the functionality I needed. I don't know. Yeah, let's see if it loaded. Oh, loud. tasks, but you brought me back here for no reason. Return to Myers Market, meet up with Denzel Lambert. We're back safe and sound. Oh, there we go. Okay, low 12 and see if this fixed it. I don't think it did, but... Oh, you're not doing this right, motherfucker. What's this one called? It's like the Insurgents Bountiful Bundle. It's like the Manifesto. That's 64 scripts. No water pause true. States true. And now it's got a screwed up thing. To completely come back, and I want to just completely I want you to bail out of this game. Where is the game? There. Ah, I had it for a second. The game is running. I don't know if I want the music in the background, actually. I'm beginning to understand now that that might actually be a curse. It just sucks that the combat won't go in the background. I don't think I want the intrusive music anymore. I remember now that, like, while the music in this game is good, it's far too commanding. Yep. I can steal from him and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Incoming tell.
Oh. Incoming tell. Hello, Monoburn team up, level sing 54. It is 12:30. Okay. 54, where will that be? 54. Yes, please.
Incoming party invite.
Oh, good, okay. Hello. Western Altepa works for me. Much easy. I have 53 out of 60, which works, and 53 is going to drop me down a lot. But that's okay. 53 is still XP. I don't know. I am tired. 12:30. I don't know. 2 hours is fine. That'll be 2:30. That'll be about that bedtime. I got a fast party that requires almost no work, and so I'm just going to go take the offer, you know. Yeah, see, I don't want the music blasting in the background. I realize now it's much better to pause it. Eastern, Western, L-type, okay. What am I subbed? Oh, I'm sub Ninja. Well, I don't know. Should I sub Ninja? No. I want to sub White Mage. Wait. No. How much, Wizard Cookie, okay. I'm gonna put Itza on my, taskbar. Yeah. I'm gonna play the hell out of that game. 6 hours, yep. Now you're not letting me do anything. I need you to, I mean, what are we doing here? Okay, back, please. Whoa, stop. Kuzats. Fire. My solo rotation's good. I'm gonna save it. And my fire is perfect. Yep. Got it set. That was an easy party. I don't mind it. I wish 11 had 12's graphics. It wouldn't have been too hard for them to do. Stupid Square.
You've been examined.
need the stone skin. I don't have stone skin, which sucks. So I will change the macro. What's that?
Ha! Yeah. Right. Ha!
Yay, I don't have a conflicting camera thing here. I can actually see. Maybe I'll put them on the yep. There we go.
Your skill has increased. You can open if the timer's up.
I love I can see the whole thing, see the whole party, because there's no conflicting wall or anything like that. It's nice. I like this spot. Makes it much more cinematic.
Right. Yeah.
I love my black mage. Oh, zoning saves you, does it? I think I'll just use that. Oh, it does. I can see it do it. So that's fine.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe I just want to leave the speed on all the time. And slow it down, honestly. Slow it down when I need to.
Your skill has increased.
You still get skill up, though.
Your skill has increased.
$153. 153 Dark Magic skill. I love that. It's hard to get it that high. I should play Dark Knight. Can Dark Knight use the Octave Club? Oh my god, it can. I'm gonna do all of the. I'm gonna do all the Octave Club classes. Gotta kill the rogue tomato now, so I can get a spell. Oh.
Ugh. Ha. Yeah.
Your skill has increased.
Ah. Ha. Yeah. Ah. Right.
Pointy hat. I can play Black Mage on both games. Where's the stupid rogue tomato at? I don't remember. Is he like way over here? Oh, you aggroed me, huh? Oh.
Ha. Yeah. Ah.
Mix down is good. Can sell it.
Ha. Ah. Right. Ha. Ah. Ugh. Right. Ugh. Ha. Yeah.
Try to get them all on the screen here, and not step on the sky, like sit on his lap, you know. There we go. Here's the damn rogue tomato. I don't remember. Can I save over there? I can't remember. I should go over there though. Ah.
Ugh. Ah. Ugh. Right. Ha. Right.
Tyrannosaurus. Oh, shift this fleet, shift this fleet, shift this fleet, shift this fleet, shift this fleet. Shift this fleet. Yay, hypernet stuff. Lots of it. Okay, I'm done with you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need. 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 Let's go back to the Trump stuff about 6 hours later. Go back. Attacker at Donald Trump's rally killed by U.S. Secret Service sniper.
Well, the latest we've got is a full statement now from the Secret Service, and that has confirmed
This is from
a number
5
of the
hours
details
ago.
we've been reporting on BBC News for the last couple of hours. They say there was a shooter who was on an elevated position outside
So they killed him, huh?
the farm show ground where the rally was taking place. That tallies with what our eyewitnesses have been telling us. They say that the 2 people are dead. One is the shooter, one is someone who was inside the crowd, and 2 other people are now critically injured and presumably in hospital.
Skill
President
has
Trump
increased.
also said that he was hit by a bullet. He says it tore through the skin of the upper part of his right ear. And if you just think about that for a moment, that means it is inches. I mean,
Your
an
skill has
inch
increased.
away from going in his head. So that is how close the former president came this evening to getting a bullet in the head. So this is incredibly shocking developments, incredibly shocking news here on the ground. President Trump has also extended his condolences to those people who have been injured and died. He's also thanked law enforcement for their rapid action, and you can see from the video that they order him to the ground as soon as the shooting starts, and then they pile on top, which is what they're trained and paid to do, to put their bodies between him and the bullets. That's what they do. And then they took him away. We're hearing from his campaign, of course, that he's fine. His sons have been on social media as well, saying Donald Trump Jr. has spoken to his father, says he's fine. Eric Trump has talked on social media as well. I have to say to you that about half an hour ago, just on the perimeter here, there was an electronic billboard on the back of a truck that had been parked, and it had a picture of Donald Trump's face on it with a target, and it said in terms, Democrats assassinating Donald Trump, trying to assassinate Donald Trump. So that's a pretty shocking development, and it's an indication perhaps of what may be to come in terms of the divisions this may deepen in this country. There is a chance, of course, that this is this kind of thing that will make people stop and think about the political atmosphere and the dialogue in America, but there's a chance that it can make it a whole lot worse.
Well, it's been a charged atmosphere for many months and years, really, hasn't it, Gary? Of course, you covered the events of January 6th, and this is something that may have been bubbling under the surface for a long time. Just speaking of those kinds of tensions that you've been mentioning, I just want to flash back, though, because you were there outside the events. When you heard those shots, you spoke to people that were obviously inside. Can you just walk us through and kind of help us understand what those moments were like?
Well, we were standing just a few feet from where I am now, and we were talking to our colleagues on the BBC World Service, and suddenly we heard this volley of gunfire, and it was immediately obvious that that's what it was, that it was gunfire. It wasn't a car backfiring or a motorcycle or anything like that. And we got down on the ground as we had no idea where these bullets were going or where they were coming from or who was being shot at. There's no cover here. It's just like fields. There's nowhere to go really, so we're flat on the dirt. And then people started streaming out of there. You heard screaming happening, and we started to speak to people as they came out, and we spoke to a number of people. Some were very emotional, some were very angry. One guy, in fact, here on BBC News tried to stop us telling you what was happening, telling the world what was happening, and we had to try and explain to him live on air that this is what we do. This is what we try and do. We try and explain the world to people in the best way we possibly can. We had another eyewitness who said that he had been just outside the perimeter, and he'd come down after a party with some friends to listen to the rally. They didn't have tickets or anything, and he'd seen a guy climbing onto this single-story building, which is to the right of the stage as Donald Trump was on it. It has a white roof, and he said he saw this guy climb onto this roof with a rifle, and tried to point this out to the security services, Secret Service, the police. He said he was doing this for a couple of minutes or so. He wasn't absolutely sure about timings, but he thought this was happening about 5 or 7 minutes into the speech, and then a few minutes later the shooting started, and in very graphic terms he told us about how he'd seen the man on the roof with the rifle, how he'd seen him shot or neutralised, as the security service like to call it here. So it all happened incredibly quickly, and you can hear on that video, you can hear there are kind of two bursts of gunfire, in fact, and you know, there's clearly an initial burst and probably an exchange of fire there. And certainly another one of the eyewitnesses we spoke to, young teenage boy Colby, he was here with his dad. They own a farm just down the road, 2 miles down the road from here. And he said he'd seen the flare from the muzzles of the rifles of the Secret Service people on the roofs around when they'd taken the gunman down. And they had also seen a couple of people put on stretchers and taken away in ambulances as well. So incredibly shocking moments. That was their first rally. That's their first political rally. This teenage boy coming to his first political rally, and he gets this. And his father was shocked. And I have to tell you, this is Trump country in this part of Pennsylvania, Butler County, very firmly Trump country. People told us afterwards they have, you know, they support gun ownership, they support gun rights, but at least 2 or 3 of them said, we've got to think about what do we do about this, about people having guns and doing this.
Gary O'Donoghue, our senior North America correspondent, thank you again for all of your reporting. I just want to bring in some new lines that we're getting here from our sources. Now, AFP, the news agency, reporting that 1 person has been killed, 2 people critically injured in that shooting. We're also hearing from Reuters that the New York Police Department is increasing security at the Trump Tower. That is Donald Trump's main building there in New York City. We're also getting this from Reuters, and this is coming from a statement posted to X, formerly Twitter, by the Secret Service, saying this, that the Secret Service has neutralized the shooter, who is now deceased. A suspected shooter fired multiple shots. That, of course, confirms with what we've been hearing from those eyewitnesses on the ground. Multiple shots towards the stage from an elevated position outside of the rally. U.S. Secret Service quickly responded with protective measures, and the former president is safe and being evaluated. That is coming from the chief of communications for the Secret Service. We are also getting that confirmation there. 1 spectator killed, 2 spectators in critical condition. The incident currently being under investigation by the Secret Service. It is also now formally notified the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Let's go now to Tom Bateman. He's been standing by with us all night, our State Department correspondent. Tom, what's the latest that you're hearing? Obviously, so many reactions coming in from politicians here in the U.S.
Yeah, of course, an absolute flood of shock, of condemnation, of appeals, really, for calm and to state that, you know, there is no place for this kind of violence in the United States. Many politicians from across the political divide saying that there's no place for political violence. We've had sort of in the last 90 minutes or so 3 former presidents themselves putting out statements about this. Barack Obama saying absolutely no place for political violence in our democracy. He said, although we don't yet know exactly what happened, we should all be relieved that former President Trump wasn't seriously hurt. And he appealed, he said, we should use this moment to recommit ourselves to civility and respect in our politics. Former President George W. Bush talking about the cowardly attack on the life of President Trump. He says, we commend the men and women of the Secret Service for their speedy response. Of course, George W. Bush himself, whilst president, targeted by an attacker who tossed a grenade that didn't explode while he was in Tbilisi in Georgia back in 2005. Bill Clinton, also another former president who also during his time in office subjected to violence. That was when somebody shot at the White House in 1994, saying that violence has no place in America, especially in our political process. Hillary and I are thankful that President Trump is safe, saying that they're heartbroken for all those affected by the attack at today's rally in Pennsylvania.
Tom Bateman, thank you so much for bringing us all of those reactions. I want to come now back to the studio. Christine Ruffini's here with us. She's been doing reporting even from the studio.
Thank you.
Just want to talk a bit about the Secret Service response here, we've heard from a former Secret Service agent. We just heard that statement there. What do you make of the way they're going about this now, and what might come next in terms of any kind of investigation, and whether or not, we've heard the word, assassination thrown around, and that's not something we can confirm, but it's going to be kind of an important word to parse, isn't it? Because that takes on just a whole different meaning.
Your skill has increased.
What was behind this and who was behind this apparent attack?
I don't think that's something you're going to hear from the Secret Service. I think they're going to wait for another agency, maybe the FBI, maybe even the White House, to make that determination. There's a couple things in the statement that stand
Your
out
skill
to me.
has increased.
The first of all is the way they phrased it. They said multiple shots fired towards the stage from an elevated position. They didn't say assassination attempt. They're just going to give you the facts of what happened, right? Because at this point, the shooter is dead. They're going to have questions about motive. That's not something they're going to be able to find out right now. The other thing is it says that the shots were fired from a location outside the venue. That's not necessarily outside the perimeter.
Hey, I got a pointy
and
hat.
that's a question that I have, whether or not...
What's the difference then between the perimeter and the venue?
So the venue itself is the arena, the stadium, the field, I've been to a Trump rally in what was an aluminum warehouse. That's the venue. But the perimeter, the security perimeter, extends much further than that and usually includes any high position that could potentially be at risk for someone taking this kind of shot for this very reason. So I would be curious to know if this place where this man allegedly fired this shot from was swept, was a place the Secret Service had looked over and was allegedly secured within the venue perimeter, not just the actual, stage and area where it's taking place. The other thing you have to think about, and that's something we're going to be learning in the days and months to come as we learn the identities of these other victims, is when you take a shot at a president who is standing in front of a crowd of supporters, you're not just firing a shot at that president. There is no way even the best shooter is going to fire at that distance and not potentially hit someone.
And we've seen the images, haven't we? It was a packed area, thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of people there. There was a potential, and we've heard that there have been people seriously injured.
And there's historical precedent for this. The president is not always the one who gets the most injured in these assassination attempts. Just down the street here, when Hinckley tried to shoot Reagan at the Hilton, literally down the hill from where we're sitting, it was his press secretary who was catastrophically, permanently injured from that shooting, whereas Reagan recovered fairly quickly. So that's the other part of malice when any of these kinds of incidents is someone is not only going after a political figure, but they're going at it with complete disregard for, look at this picture, of all those people who are standing around him at that venue, and it sounds like people were very, very hurt in this incident.
And Christina, it's also, I think, worth noting in that statement that we heard from Donald Trump on his Truth Social account, he personally said that he was struck by a bullet, that he said he felt that bullet go through his ear.
He did, and that's something, as I was texting with sources today, it's always unfolding. You never know exactly until the FBI gets in there what exactly happened. There were concerns at one point it could have been glass, it could have hit one of the teleprompters, and that could have been what hit him. He himself says he was hit by a bullet, and we'll see what the specifics of that were as this comes out in the next few days.
Right, Christina Ruffini, former White House correspondent, here with me in the studio. I just want to play for you now, and this is a statement that was given to Gary O'Donoghue, our senior North America correspondent, who was there on the ground, and this is a witness telling Gary the moment that he believes the Secret Service took down the alleged shooter.
So we had a party here all day. You can see behind us at the Brinkles Farm and Greenhouse here. We had a party, and we all decided, hey, when we hear Trump up there, we're going to walk up through the field, stand by the trees up there under the shade, and watch and listen to the rally. Right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, but we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle, absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police are like, huh, what? You know, like they didn't know what was going on. You know, we're like, hey, right here on the roof, we can see him from right here. We see him. You know, he's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him up the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up
you
there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling the police and the Secret Service?
We were telling the police. We were pointing at them for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see?
Binoculars.
Could they see?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? I mean, this is not a big place.
He's not the president. He's only a private citizen. They don't have to do anything for him. The only reason he has Secret Service right now, I don't know why he has Secret Service right now. Why does he have Secret Service right now? I mean, I guess they're interested in it. They offer it to him, so he takes it. And I like them. Whatever. I don't like them. I don't like their organization, but I like those people that helped him. But I don't really know why a private citizen who's running for president is entitled to a Secret Service and like entail as it is. You know, I don't know why a private citizen should get protection, any more protection than I get, frankly, until they're president. You know, so I don't know. I felt kind of like less fascist on that.
We are coming on the air with breaking news. The major story of the day, President Biden speaking to the press amid growing calls for him to drop out of the 2024.
What? No.
Well, the latest we've got is a
It's funny that you took me to BBC News, but I didn't actually really mind it. It was just funny. Mr. Beast got me into big drama. That game. Yeah, I saw some of that. Yeah, let's hear what this.
Been here for a little while, updating you on this major breaking story. Donald Trump shot in the ear at a campaign event in Pennsylvania. One person dead, 2 other people critically wounded in that shooting. A bunch of bullets flew, apparently from a sniper who was outside of the campaign event. The former president saying tonight that he is fine. This is being investigated as an attempted assassination of a former president. President Biden calling for calm, calling the sick and saying there's no place for political violence in America.
Well, joining us right now is Tim McCarthy by way of Zoom. He was the former chief of Orland Park. He also was a former Secret Service agent who happened to defend Ronald Reagan back in 1981 when there was an attempted assassination on Ronald Reagan way back then. We have spoken to you many a times. I guess I'd like to know your first reaction when once again a former president this time is the target of an assassination attempt.
Well, it's shocking that we're going through this type of thing again. Fortunately, it's an attempted assassination and not an assassination. But this type of thing, you hope never happens.
See him growing out here.
Our political campaigns and discourse is pretty rough, but there's no reason for anything like for this to happen. Probably more importantly, you're going to have to take a look at how it happened.
Time to call it a day.
And what can be done
Let's
to
go
prevent
get
it. From
achievements
what I
for it.
understand now, it was a sniper on a building that had a view and, of course, was able to take a shot. It was puzzling to start with because it was hard to believe that, as you know, the entire arena prior to the former president getting there was swept to make sure there was no explosives or weapons in it, and that everyone who went into the arena afterwards went through metal detectors. So it was puzzling to start with is because if you go back, our historic assassin has been the lone gunman, and with the exception, of course, of John F. Kennedy. But the historic assassin, same in the case of President Reagan, was a gunman that gets close. So it's hard to tell. It was puzzling.
I thought JFK was a lone
rifle
gunman.
round,
Wasn't JFK a
you
lone
would have thought
gunman?
that
At
there
least
would have been
according to your
casualties
lie.
behind the president, that just nicked his ear. So some
Wasn't
reports
JFK a
I'm
lone
hearing, he may have hit
gunman?
the teleprompter first, and then the president may have been hit by glass, but I guess they're reporting now he's probably hit by the bullet. So it's a terrible thing for our country. I mean, we're strong, we'll survive it, but it's something we never want to happen in any of our political campaigns or in our political discourse.
Yeah, and the president himself, Tim, saying that he was hit by the bullet in his ear. For some reason, that's not accurate. The doctors will tell us, or someone will let us know that was misunderstood. Can you just walk us through how the security the level of Secret Service security might differ for a former president out on the campaign trail rather than the sitting president having an official event? Obviously, these things come together quickly. You want the audience to be closer to be able to interact. How's the security different, if at all?
Well, I can't tell you exactly right now, but I can tell you about protection for the president. And any type of view of the president would normally be blocked, or he would be put in a position where they didn't have that view. So you rearrange where the podium would be, so there isn't a view outside of the secured area. Now, in some cases, it's almost impossible to do that, but that's why you have Secret Service has counter sniper teams. You survey the buildings that have that will have an overview of where the protectee is going to be. I did note on top of a building what appeared to be a Secret Service counter sniper team. Obviously, or possibly, they never saw the person, but those are some of the techniques you use, and you want to block that view. You often see with the president covered arrivals. So when he arrives somewhere, he goes underneath the tent, things like that. So you want to block all the views you could possibly have. What levels they did have metal detectors, so they're giving. So he's getting almost everything the president gets, but I couldn't tell you right now exactly what they're providing for him. But for the president, any view of the president from buildings that you secure the building, and you would put in a position, the president in a position where the view is not allowed, or if it has it, it's blocked with different types of shielding. You can put up campaign events, you can put up banners and things like that. So those are some of the things that are done for the president, and I'm not sure just exactly what a level of protection they're giving former President Trump, but it appears it's darn close to what the president gets.
Why?
Consider this a failure of the security?
No.
Well,
yeah,
I'll tell you, when President Reagan...
Yeah, like why would he get the same detail that the president gets? He's a private president, like a private, resident. Honestly, he's now a criminal. He's a convicted felon. Why would he get any security detail at all, frankly? I think all those people should have been paid by him.
I thought that was a failure, too, because...
It's not a failure. He's a private citizen. He shouldn't have ran when the country hated him this much. It's just it's causality. There was causality here. There was. He killed Roe v. Wade. He was just there was a lot of negative shit going on. There was a lot of causality. I don't really see why he would be given any more of a secure detail than, say, a senator or something like that. His social standing isn't much more than that. He lost the presidency, legitimately. I wonder sometimes how much of our money we spend on stuff like this. How is that a good, honest government, We're giving security details to Trump. Frankly, I didn't like... Now I realize how annoying it is that there was all those people there anyways. Because, who's paying for that? Is it the taxpayers? Oh my god, I'm gonna, level again. It's insane. How many levels did I get today? I'm already on my way to 64 now. I love watching all the fire go up. It's so awesome. It's so satisfying. World task. Yeah, what else? So I guess we do all the other ones that are in this area that I found. I guess we'll go to Cult FM, whatever that is. Wow, can I pick those grapes? Wow. I thought it was going to fall. No. I won the Golem State Police skin. It's worth 80, and I got it for 15. Look at that. I won the Golem Police skin. Look at that. I got an 80 million skin for 15. Where is it? It's going in my memory banks. Oh, look, I got a nice shield booster here, too. I forgot about that. Let's sell that. Oh, look, it's 221 million, guys. Look at that shit. 190. I'll try one. Well, I don't know. I'll look into it. Yeah, 190. Wow. Yeah. Look. What is that worth? It's 137. So I would be lucky to get 180. But I bet I can. Shooting deer. Golem police skin for 15 fucking million. Yay! I got it. Hypercore, 450 million worth and all those master at arms. Oh, I can consume shit. I need to get her on then. Let's go back to you and load my alts. Load, please. What's that sound? Is it you? I love this game. It's so fucking beautiful, like New World. Whoa. Sharpshooter 4, nice. I'm gonna bring dual Feroxes to, I'm gonna bring dual Eagles. You know, I have her on Ferox training, but I actually need her on Eagle training. I didn't think about it. I need her at level 3 Eagle training, and I'll fly Eagles for the Corp. Eagles are always good. Flying 2 Eagles for the Corp will make me beloved.
Skill training completed.
has increased.
There's 2 more fucking quests, I think. Or no. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to do, I guess. Oh yeah, they want me to set up explosives, okay. This game's good like Borderlands. It's fun like Borderlands. It's funny, this is the game that the day before wanted to be, but couldn't make. And I think for a little while it's going to struggle to get its recognition, but when it does, it's going to be hilarious. This game is so good.
Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos.
Your skill has increased. Your skill has increased.
a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside.
That's right.
Right then, move him in.
I actually like Van now.
Oh.
That sucks. Assholes.
That does it.
Yep.
Oh, a fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the... Chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Moreau's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through, then it close.
Guards like wine.
This gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where... It did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
I like Pinello. I wish Pinello was the main character.
Ah, the ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
I've got to buy spells. I've been trapped in the desert with no name. On a horse with no name, and I can't buy spells. Oh, really?
We didn't use metal detectors at the time, but while he wasn't killed.
Wait, it's playing in the background. The game is playing in the background now. Yay! I guess the game plays in the background now. Or maybe just the, Aww. Young love. Oops, I'm late.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Go back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now.
It's good writing.
Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Cool, it started raining. I love this game. Everything's so detailed. Oh my god, I'm 4K from 64. I got another level with these people. What time is it? It's 2 in the morning. I've got like 35 minutes. I need to give them notice in 5. A Kikimora for 5 million. Fucking awesome. I'm flipping it right back onto the fucking market again. And I'll take whatever. Yep, I'll take whatever the average is. Yep, and so Kiki, where'd you go, Kiki? Do you love me? Where'd you go?
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtaean architecture. I hope
it
Lord
does look
Gramus
good.
might one day look upon it himself.
Yeah, that's good.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please, Your Excellency.
I am Miguel, Your Highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future Emperor, Highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of Highness. Though indeed I am our Emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's Emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about at him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vane never did.
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Yep. Good for you. God, I hated Van the first 2 times I played this game. I was like, he's an expressionless hero, pissant hero. But he grows on me the more I like watch him.
Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you?
What of it?
This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fate tonight.
Now I want Lightning Returns. But Lightning Returns sucks. It doesn't have XP.
You think they'll let us in?
Wait, don't I own Lightning Returns?
Are you
No,
crazy?
I don't.
It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
No, but I do want Star Ocean. Wasn't that cheap on the sale too? How much was Star Ocean right now? Star Ocean might be really good too. I like Star Ocean. 50 or no, I'm looking for Stick a Story or where's the Last Hope? Last Hope is on my wish list. View page. Oop. Yeah, did we pull?
Your skill has increased.
$234, not bad, not bad. Yeah, well, this is on my wish list, but it's not cheap right now. But it's only $21 anyway. So when it goes for sale, isn't there a new Star Ocean? Maybe I should try the new Star Ocean. Might be really good. I fell in love with this one. The combat's good, even though it's a crappy like battler. The 3D combat in it is good, but it's still not like really like the most amazing game. So I resist buying it because I don't think I can stand it like I can this game.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know.
Because they
Why not
remastered
ask
this
Miguelo
game.
to get you in?
I mean, they remastered Last Hope too. And Last Hope is a truly fucking really good game, but it's definitely a JRPG. This game plays like Final Fantasy XI, but just
Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown. Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you. I'm going to take back what's ours.
Yep, that's how I feel
Get
too.
back to Dalmasca.
I told you.
Come on.
I gotta take back
What do you
what's out,
think?
what's mine.
If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca.
What's
nice
wrong
ring
with
to
that?
it.
What's wrong
Stay
with
out of
that?
trouble.
What's wrong with that?
An airship.
It would be cool.
I don't know. Maybe.
We
But
get
not
an
through
airship,
Miguel.
but it sucks. It's not 3D. Like they
Time to
made
pay
such
old
good,
Dallin a
they used to
visit.
make such good games. I should beat Secret of Mana. That's a hard game. I can enter Lowtown and leave Rabanastre. First place I want to go is to spells. Yeah. 215. $64. I've been going for 11 hours and 50 minutes. This is the Gambits. I want to buy all of them pretty much. Oh no, I should go save before I do anything else. I just did a lot of work. Or no, it's saving me, isn't it? It is. It's saving me every time I zone. No, I need to go to the crystal, which is down here. See, it's all good, but I need the crystal. Resist Kikimora.
Your skill has increased.
Oh, did I not accept the fucking win? No, I did, but where's the damn Kikimora? It's not here. Did I post it already? No. Like, I won a Kikimora, didn't I? What did I just win? I can't remember. Whatever. Okay, so I'm done with her finally. Gonna end this stream here, coming up here in about 5 minutes, guys. I'm at the end of the stream, but I'm not ending it yet. Oh, there, I'm late. I'm fucking late. Oh well. Last chain. I should go save again since I'm like in between. I dislike how far I have to go to get to the crystal. It's annoying. That's alright. It's not that bad. I'm gonna learn the game really fucking well now. This game will test the stand of time. There is so much depth to this game. Get up, damn it. I'm R0. It's the 2 a.m. bump. It's the 2 a.m. bump. Or I DC'd. Maybe I just DC'd. I don't know. But I think that's the 2 a.m. bump, right? Yeah. I love this game now. I'm so happy I have this game. So many good games to play. What else did I buy that's super good? I bought another game that's super good too. Final Fantasy 15, which is downloading, I think. Or no, I'm done. I'm done with all of it. Yeah, so I have 15 as well now. Oh no, download's queue, but I'll finish it up tonight. That's a great game. Okay, and that concludes my broadcast day. I got 3 levels on Black Mage today. I got like 3 levels on Once Human or something. I don't know, and I got a whole bunch of quests cleared and stuff. I don't know what my level is now. What's my level now? 21. And oh yeah, I guess I've got to pick something else to do now. Okay, so yeah, there's a dragon here. Track that. And we'll go do that next. But this is where I logged this game to. This was a good session. Exit game. Okay, cool. And on EvE, I've got other syncs, but I'll leave them for tomorrow. Something to do in the morning. Have a whole bunch of syncs stack up, I think. I'm at 318. Been gambling all night. I'm only 100 down. So, I mean, I definitely have some income coming in now. I've been pretty good on the Hypernet. So, on that note, oh, yep, and I'm all saved on this. I can go blah, blah, quit. And this is the natural ending to my video game day, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I found my OBS here, sorry. I love you. Thank you. It was a wonderful day. Got a lot done. Nice 12-hour and 15-minute session. A little bit slower for Saturday night. A little bit lower time, but that's okay because I'll be up fresher for a Sunday session. Go pretty hard tomorrow. I don't have any distractions or anything. Done all my chores and everything. All I have to do is walk and then play video games. So I love my life. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Gonna drop it off the big screen now and say... there we go. And just a reminder, you have been watching Skycat Live, and my website is skycat.live, and I'm a full-time variety gamer all day, every day. Put me on in the background. Click on the cast face to donate, or come to twitch.tv / Skycat Live. Give me a like, sub, or follow on Twitch. And I want to say thank you to all the people who, like number 2, who gave me 25 bits just 2 hours ago. Thank you so much, number 2. And Polypoo, and BAP, and Aunt Nezzy, and all these people. I don't read chat. And I'm so sorry to Aunt Nezzy for not reading chat. But thank you so much for number 2, and all the other people who are watching me and everything. You guys have a wonderful day. I will be on tomorrow and everything. And just a reminder, this 12-hour and 15-minute session will be placed on my YouTube. I just have to remember, did I post videos today? Oh, I don't know if I did. I don't think I actually did titles today. Oh, I guess I have to keep doing titles here for just a minute, but that's okay. I guess the first thing we'll do is we'll upload. Actually, I'll watch something here, guys, but I'm going to wind down, but I'll be gone here in like 5 minutes, but I'll stay on and do the work while I'm here and just like hang with you guys, because, I mean, I got to do this anyway, so I'm glad that they got the guy. That's very interesting. I'm surprised that they did, you know, with how really easily he was able to do what he did. I'm surprised that they got him that fast, but... Yep, I was wrong about once wrong. They proved me wrong, once human. I was wrong about once human. Mediocre Milton. It's your fault from Oopaville from a year ago. This is insane. Shot at rally. Let's look at
holy shit, yeah.
Let's look at the Moist critical response, because he probably knows how to look at this stuff deeper. He's got better tools than me and a team that can help him and all this stuff. And this was a horrible thing, but yeah, let's see what up about this, and I will do my titles here in the background. I'll put this on.
Had one go up the second this happened. It's this one, I'm guessing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that we're not in normal times. World War III, nuclear war is this close.
This is 712, part 1 through 7.
I think this shooting is staged. We'll get into everything. I don't necessarily think so, but it's not impossible. I just don't think so. There'd be so many people you'd have to keep quiet about something like that, but we can talk about all of it. Oh, 2 people dead, I doubt it. Oh, that's new info to me. What do you mean 2 people dead? 2 people died at this? I just saw this right before I got home. One attendee's dead, and is the other one the shooter? Yep, suspected shooter and attendee dead. Oh wow. Yep, that's definitely not staged then. Unless the shooter volunteered to just die. Is it 5 gift subs loud? 2 audience members also injured. Yeah, I'm still reading through it right now. I haven't come to that. But yeah, definitely don't think it's staged then. That would be a pretty crazy one to stage. Yep, 2 people remain in the hospital from the shooting. The unknown powers behind it. So I keep seeing that, like the deep state angle. I think that's a bunch of fucking baloney. The whole deep state thing, the deep state apparently does everything super successfully. They're the puppet masters that are pulling all the strings, and they control everything to a perfect degree. Yet they fail an assassination on Trump. That seems a little weird. If they're that good at what they're doing behind the scenes, they'd fail this one. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, they have all this power, all these connections to control the entire world, the shadow government, the deep state, yet they hire a shooter from Fiverr? I don't know about that. I think that's a bunch of baloney. Yeah, it's pretty scary. It is pretty scary. That sounds about right, Denver. What a terrible thing to come back to. Yeah, no, I definitely think the whole stage narrative doesn't work anymore. I was still under the impression that it was still just this, but now I just read that there is